Everybody, make it loud for the one and only Dan Ramos.
I wish I had a cat. I would make him so fat.
Thank you, Lauren Morkles. Is that right? How are you guys doing tonight? I can't hear you. No, seriously, I can't hear you because I have been wearing these things. So everyone's such a good singer here. I just want to start off by saying that I'm a nice guy. Let's begin. 2 years ago, not the Improv, okay? On Tuesdays, as a comic, you put your name in a bucket and hopefully your dreams could come true, and still hasn't, so. Who's laughing in the back there? Just stop laughing. You think this is a comedy club? All right. Don't I feel like I belong with these little guys? Like, hey, welcome to my world. So, I didn't get my name picked in the bucket, and I'm hanging out with my big, tall Mexican-American friend, Jacob Rosales. He's like, Ram Jam, what are you doing? I'm like, I'm probably gonna head to the Comedy Store. He's like, why? I'm like, stuff always happens at the Comedy Store. So I'm at the Comedy Store patio with freaking Jacob, and look, I'm a man, right? Who's a man? Yeah. Who identifies as a man? Yeah. Who hates men? Yeah. All right, good night. Can I do my song? All right, so I'm sitting there in the patio. I'm sitting in the patio looking like this. Okay, women, look, this is me, right? From a distance, you see this. Right? Fucking Bobby Lee pops out. You know Bobby Lee? Yeah. I'm his stunt double. Anyway, he pops out of nowhere, sees me, starts yelling at me. And I start yelling at him, like, shut the fuck up, Bobby! And he starts yelling at me, we start laughing, and he's like, stop it. I'm like, why? And he's like, save it for the pod. I'm like, what? And he's like, yeah, you're gonna do Tiger Belly. I start crying. Tiger Belly's this podcast, and I'm an Asian comic, you know, and he's like inviting me to, I'm like, this is like better than Carson. Bobby hobbles away, and I'm sitting there, remember, like this, right? And Jacob's like, wow, wow, I should come to the Comedy Store often, right? And I'm loving life. The original room, the OR, shuts down. Everyone starts walking out, and this beautiful woman, her body's like the mom of, what's that cartoon, The Incredibles, you know? Oh, yeah. You probably have that tattooed on your dick, right? So she sees this troll, she sidles and sits beside me. And I tell her, listen, I'm not Bobby, okay? She's like, I know. I'm like, what? She's like, are you a comic? I'm like, yeah, but not now. She's like, you're more handsome than Bobby. I'm like, get the fuck out of here. And Jacob was like, what the hell is happening? I'm like, see, Jacob, things always happen at the store. Now, remember, I'm a man, right? And I'm like, so what's up? She's like, listen, my mom just passed away. I came here to see Bobby, and now I'm talking to you, and you're handsome. I'm like, yeah. And she's like, do you want to see pictures of me? I'm like, sure. She takes out her phone, and I just heard like rope bondage, you know. Do you know what rope bondage is? Yeah. And I'm swiping away, and Jacob's like, what the hell? I'm like, Jacob, you can leave now. Jacob walks away. And I'm looking at this one, I'm like, so you're sad, your mom died, you're here, and you're showing me pictures. And she's like, I just want to snuggle with you tonight. There you go. Right? And I'm like, and I go, I don't know. And she goes, I'm not going to kill you. Yeah. Yes! Right? So, exactly. So she's like, where's your car? I'm like, where's my car? I don't got one. We're gonna Uber share it. She's like, ew. So now we're sharing it, you know. We'll go all the way down to East Hollywood. And she's like drinking the whole time. She had a little Mickey the whole time. I'm like, what the fuck? All right. Drunky. We get to my apartment and I tell her, hey, baby, before we go in, just make sure that you're quiet because I got roommates. She's like, what? I'm like, yes. comic. Come on, man. Right? I open the door. She's like, who's that? I'm like, that's my other roommate, Johan, okay? He's an engineer. He always collapses on the couch. Leave him alone. We tippy-toe to my room. I shut the door. I place her right in front of the mirror. You ever unzip the woman from the, and you're just, fucking naked ass MILF to myself, and I'm like, okay. And I'm like, okay, my turn or whatever, right? I start FBing her, finger banging her, doing the bowling ball, right? And then she goes like this, and I swear to God, she remembers she's a little drunky, right? She's a little drunky. She goes, I want to watch Curb. I'm like, what? I call my cousin Marvin. I'm still naked. I'm like, yo, Marvin, what's your HBO Go or Max password? I'm like, I put some fucking random episode of Curb Your Enthusiasm, right? Because I'm enthusiasm, right? Is up. So now I'm doing this random episode. 20 minutes later, she goes, oh my God, Bobby. I'm like, no, it's Dan Ramos, right? She's like, no, Bobby's on the episode of Curb. And I'm like, oh yeah, that's a Korean bookie episode. And Bobby Lee invited me to Tiger Belly. She's like, are we going to go? I'm like, I am. You're not. Doink, right? So we have sex, we have the deed, it's 4 a.m. and remember, I get invited to Tiger Belly, I'm boinking on this woman. Okay, now remember, this is 4 a.m., right? She falls asleep, and I do one of these things, good night. Men, remember when everything is good? There's always a shit, right? At 4:01. She wakes up like this. And I'm like, okay? She's like, it's disgusting. What? I need to pee. I'm like, you need to pee? Okay. So, I take her. I'm like, okay, 7 steps over here and then 2 to the left. I'm like, yeah. She walks away and I'm in my room. I'm like, wow. All of a sudden I hear someone deep frying chicken. I'm like, that's not, who's cooking in the kitchen? I run outside and I see her pissing on the linoleum floor in the living room as my roommate Johan, remember Johan, sleeping, and he's like this, and I'm naked. I'm like, what the fuck? She's like, and I'm like, no, I'm like, single man, how many towels do you have? 2, 3, 2. I grab my 2 towels, I pick her up, I'm like, wrap her in a burrito. You're gonna go to my bed. I put her in my bed, and now I'm on the ground, swooshing the urine in my roommate sleeping, and every time I swoosh, he'd move, and I'm like, and I go in the shower. You ever wring urine and you're like, oh, right? So I do that 26 times, right? You shut up. Okay, I do that 26 times. From 5 a.m. to noon, right? You know when the sun goes up, right? I'm up. I'm looking at her. She wakes up at noon. She's like, Dan, you were such a good fuck. I'm like, thank you. It's like, you want brunch? I'm like, no. I'm going to send you home. Uber 1 for yourself. No share. And then we'll talk later. I send her home. I send her a text saying, hey, you piss on my floor. These are pictures of you. Please don't ever call me. 2 years later, I move out. And my roommate, Johan, goes, I was up. I'm like, what? I saw everything. I'm like, why didn't you tell me? It's because you're a nice guy. Huh?